Alright, YouTube, and welcome to a Batner Reviews. Happy New Year, by the way. So, I am the Batner, and today I'm reviewing Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Directed by James Wan, starring Jason Momoa, Patrick Wilson, Amber Heard, Nicole Kidman, Dolph Lundgren, Truma Morrison, Yahya Medine II, also featuring Dolph Lundgren, well, Martin Short, and, many other people in this, including Randall Park. So this is the sequel to 2018's Aquaman, where Arthur Curry is ruling Atlantis, but also being a father at the same time to his son Arthur Jr., and is living a double life. And, of course, Black Manta, still hell-bent on his revenge from the previous movie, discovers the Black Trident and brings the world into chaos as he is manipulated into freeing the evil forces of that Dark Kingdom, which is the Lost Kingdom, and Arthur must spring into action as Aquaman again with the help of his brother, played by Patrick Wilson, and they must go on this quest to stop him and save the oceans. So that's the story there. So what did I like about this one? Well, I thought this had some good comic relief in there. I thought Jason Momoa was funny as Aquaman, and you could tell he was having the time of his life in his role. I also thought that, Patrick Wilson, I liked how his character went in this one, how he went from, the main villain in the previous movie to, a redeeming story arc on him. And I also liked some of the banter and funniness between them too. I also thought, Black Manta, he was part of the. Again, I feel as well, Black Manta. Now, he had a lot more screen time this time round, but I feel again that he was just a pawn in the real main villain in this one, but I thought, Abdul Medine II, whatever his name is, he did a good job with what he was given, and I thought that he was alright. We didn't have Willem Dafoe in it this time, he was killed off screen. But also, I liked, a lot of the visual effects. It had some good CGI, some good colorful stuff going on there, and also some good action. I also liked, I really enjoyed the movie, but there are my flaws. I do feel that the final act was a bit of a snooze fest. I gotta be honest, I was almost struggling to keep my eyes open. I had to go on my phone to keep my mind occupied whilst watching the final act of this movie in theaters, which I don't like when a movie does that, when it takes me out of it. I'm like, this is dragging a bit. And also, it's sad to know that this is going to be the last installment in the DCEU, because out of all the ups and downs and hit and misses the DCEU have had with their movies, Wonder Woman and Aquaman are one of the very few franchises, and Shazam are one of the very few franchises that, have done right and have done good. But with James Gunn taking over and making the DCEU and starting things again, it's sad to know that whatever things they've set up in these latest DC movies are not going anywhere, because they are not. But I feel that at least the DCEU got to close off with a decent movie. But like I say, I feel that it went on a little longer than it needed to, and, that's what let it down for me. Also, it had a predictable plot, like the whole villain taking his child, he has to go on this daring quest, etc. The main villain being hell-bent on revenge. It was all just a very predictable plot, and we pretty much knew how everything was going to play out. Which, again, is kind of a trope with hero movies, and superhero movies are a big staple. They're a big enterprise now with moviegoers. Is the superhero genre getting stale? I don't think it is. I think, they're having their flaws. they're a bit short, like pushing one movie out after another, like Marvel has, and stuff. I think that these superhero studios or whatever, they should probably take five. Take a break, think things through, give visual effect teams more time to work. Just don't rush things, because when you rush things, they don't turn out great, which is what I'm getting at here. So, I think that, superhero movies are not going anywhere anytime soon, but I do feel that they do need time off to reevaluate things, and I feel that's what Marvel Studios is doing. I mean, we've only got one MCU movie coming out this year. We got a few TV shows. I know Echo's one of them, and What If Season 3. But, like DC, maybe it's time to let that cinematic universe shine a bit. I mean, I love Marvel. I've stuck with it throughout, but like I say, it just needs time to, just think about where they need to take things in the direction instead of, picking quantity over quality. I mean, they make good money, but don't turn them into cash cows. Don't put them out for the sake of it. Just take your time with things. When you do it right, you do it right. Like the Infinity Saga, that was built over an 11-year arc. They're trying to cram the multiverse into like 5 years or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm rambling now. So back on my review of Aquaman and Lost Kingdom. I thought the acting was great. James Wan's direction was good. But like I say, I think it went on a little longer than it needed to. So ratings, I am going to give Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I'm going to give it 3.5 batarangs out of 5. 3.5 batarangs out of 5 for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So there you go. There is my first ever Batman reviews of the year of 2024. So, what did you think to this movie if you've seen it? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. I have been the Bat Nerd, and this has been Bat Nerd Reviews, so until next time, Bat Nerd out.